Hello everybody, my name is Comet and welcome back to GamersGoin'Blind, and we got treated to a sight of Mia just flashing in like that. It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor! Uh-oh. What I get? The second bullet. It exists. Proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. Yeah, I mean, grasping is kind of what you're good at, right? Right. It's just that someone took it from the scene of the crime. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? So the criminal took the second bullet. Why would he? First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer didn't need it. Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. The murderer... You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet. Well, for instance, maybe the bullet hit the murderer. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there, you know? What? What if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot, and he left with the second bullet still inside, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. There's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. The murder came from outside, yes. Oh, that's quite the change there. The two men fight inside. Fight or fought? I think it's supposed to be fought inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, but yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you said. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Wait, wasn't she in no, wait, she's back probably. Okay. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. And it must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took vacation for several months after that, you see? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was his first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Because of shock, but he took it because he was injured, which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. Can't speak right now. It was Von Karma. Oh man. You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. You've indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? I'm gonna save right here. Because I don't trust this. I know that there's a one point in later on where you could get it wrong and lose the entire trial right then and there. I'll say it now. Wait. What did I do? Why did I select that? I don't have anything. There's a suspect. One lone suspect. Oh, I can't say it. I don't blame him for being unable to. No order in the court? You mean V. Von Karma, the prosecutor, sitting right there? You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. Where did I go under the knife at? Bring the doctor that operated on me, have him testify. It's no use. I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. So, did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? No, I don't. Who would do that? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Well, it's a bullet. Found ballistic murder weapon fired 3 times. Attorney's badge, DL6 bullet. Taken from Gregory Edwards' heart. Still bears clear ballistic marking. The DL6 incident. Sure, I'll fight, I'll press onwards. What did I agree to? I'll use the metal detector. Wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail? So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it unlikely Von Karma performed surgery on himself. I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. After how many years? 15 years? I knew it would come in. I knew it would come in handy at least one of these days, simply because I didn't get rid of it. I refuse. Uh-oh. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of the trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitation runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Uh-oh. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Uh-oh. That escalated very quickly. It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? He's the one who needs to prove, right? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma was from the DL6? Hey, wait a second. Don't I have still that one piece that Maya took from me? Wait, so did he just admit to the crime? One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof. Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident.
Take that!
Aha! That's a bullet. Where did you get that? The bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edward. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Flashback! Flashback to the It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Oh, I thought it was gonna go back and say what the ballistic markings were. Fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from the gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the marking, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. 1 bullet removed from Gregory Edwards' heart. The other in Mr. Von Karma. The other Mr. Von Karma is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, and then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare it, the ballistic markings, to those on this bullet, and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma, murder. Now he's having a breakdown. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. My air. I don't know why I said hair. Oh. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Oh. Uh-oh. Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death. Oof. That took quite the jump. It's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered you for the past, but not this time. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. It was in the court record room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. So the medium was fine. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge, what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Wait, what do you mean an end? Edward being declared guilty or you getting arrested? You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said it was all a nightmare. Find it. Edgeworth? Not guilty. Yes. That is all. The court is adjourned. Adjourned? Adjourned. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Alright. Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He pretended to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Wright. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. Thank you, Wright. I think you could have done better than that. Oof, sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Dear, dear. Oof. I don't know, this feeling is very nice. Even though I know, like, that there's more. I don't even think I can actually play the last case. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? That's how you say thank you. I feel foolish. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Oh, a lot of hearts there. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. You wouldn't stick your hand in a cookie jar even if no one was there. Uh-oh. Yeah, let bygones be bygones. Gone-bys. I don't even know anymore. I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer real quick. Oh, it's over, Nick. My life. Uh-oh. Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. Again? She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Uh-oh. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you've come along tonight too? My treat, pal. Yo, Nick, that's the suit. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot. Uh-oh. Larry! Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came into school anyway. Uh-oh. I never was good at history. I suspected. I couldn't just picture Larry protecting you like he did that way. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Ah. What a great end to this. Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events. Edgeworth. You should have told me! Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, I'd call you a goody two-shoes to the extreme. The death sentence to the both of you. If I had only known, I'd become a prosecutor. Longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney, after all. Wanna switch right? Ooh, photos. And after that, dinner on me. I hope I get to see this photo. Took us on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Although Edgeworth was still in detention. He was? Why? Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. It's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. A letter? What's this letter say? Oh. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Oh. What time is it? It's the first train for the mountains have already left. To the station! Oh. I guess I'm too late. Hey, wait, how'd she get here? So, you're leaving? Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? What happened? Wait. I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. All I did was wander around in a daze. Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. I guess the bullet, this is what I got from her, right? Von Karma was convinced that he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. I'm going to complete my training and come back. Alright, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. And the happy music's back. Oh. They didn't even show that picture that Lotta took. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins, with the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, that's it? Oh man, that was... replaying through that again really made me appreciate... Oh wait, what's this? Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talking about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? I'd say he was embarrassed. But yeah, going back and replaying this was great. Like, it's been too long since I played the Ace Attorney games. However, because this is Nick, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now? Yeah. What's with all of his dates going out? Okay, as I was saying, I'm probably gonna keep getting distracted anyway. This is the WiiWare version. So with the Wii shop going down, it unfortunately means that I don't have the 5th episode for this. I thought it came with this, but yeah, I thought it came with this, but it turns out it didn't. And with the Wii shop having been not closed, like you can't add points to it, I can't get it. So this will have to end right here. Phoenix Wright. Aha! The defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. You should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel. Should you be in the area, please stop by. But yeah, well, as long as this credit rolls, I think we'll be good. And I'd say, Grossberg. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him as of late. The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. What's he talking about? I already have plans as to what only one person made the music to this? Oh, wow. Phoenix, right? Is he an actor? I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Uh-oh, and he's talking about... And, well, I'd say join me next time. I know what I'm going to play. I think with the weather warming up, I'm going to be playing through Super Mario Sunshine. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? I'm playing Super Mario Sunshine, which is something I have not played at all before. I know of it. I know, like, 2 things about it. I know the a cappella rendition of the Mario theme is in it. And I know sounds like she caught a cold standing in a waterfall. Wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? That's a thoughtful penny. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the the Pink Princess outfit. Oh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Oh, no. Who was the Pink Princess? Huh. Was it someone new that they hired? Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. I thought you were going to university. There's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Shinji Mikami. Victory! Yeah, oh wow. Mia's there. And that's a very clear picture of a ghost, too. Alright, well, that's it. As much as I'd love to continue on, I can't with the Wii Shop. So, join me next time as I begin going through Super Mario Sunshine. A little blind, actually, because I know 2 things, as I said, the a cappella theme, and that there's full voice acting in the cutscenes. But that's about it.